took me for a fucking spin just now. Sorry, y'all. For the
無駄な
late
時間を過ごしてる
stream.
と
10-minute
仕
late
事が終わら
stream.
ないわよ。
For some unknown reason, my Xbox decided, hey, we're gonna stop you from streaming. You cannot stream. So I was a bit confused because it would not let me even load up the stream menu to start the stream. Oh lord, it's doing something now. Just go ahead and see if just go ahead and load the stream up. You know, this thing is working. It just still says I'm offline for some reason. Streamlabs is weird. Streamlabs is being a little weird today. Chat, when I get better internet, we'll never have to deal with these issues ever again. I promise it'll happen. Might be next week, might be sometime in the future, but hold on. Yeah. Be right back. Hate to do this as soon as I get on the stream, but I'll be right back. Also, gonna give me some water too.
「冒険も商売もチャンスは一瞬なの」。無駄な時間を過ごしてると仕事が終わらないわよ。冒険も商売もチャンスは一瞬なの。休むことも大事だけど気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。 無駄な時間を過ごしてると仕事が終わらないわよ。
Alright. I have returned. Alright, so I did it. Got level 50 somehow, fighting that electro guy, because most of my DPS is fucking electro at the moment. I just threw Zhongling, Amber, Kaya. I also threw her. Just threw them at her at the fucking electro thing and just kept spamming skills. That's all I can do at the moment. And I also went to Sumeru for a bit and got enough to upgrade her again as soon as I get the money. And it was a trip. Got like a couple of waypoints along the way. Yeah, see. Got this important thing because I'm gonna need it for Chloe. Well, yeah, we can safely start on the quest now. Also, when I'm done, I can also do this. I don't know if this has voice lines, but it is one of my favorite, and I mean favorite Mondstadt locations. Honestly, favorite locations in general. I wouldn't say it's my most favorite, but it is one of my favorites. I love fucking Dragon Spine. This little area right here, I love it. Can we jump to that? I think we could jump to that. I'm gonna jump to that. We cannot jump to that, chat. Why is there a chest here? Why have I not touched this? No, wake up. Yeah, wake up. Come on, stand up. Do it. I'm gonna shoot you in your eye.
瞬く間にはっはっ百発百中師匠の技を食らいなさいけはっ悪くないお宝だわ
Quite easy, chat. All it takes is a little effort. So there are a lot of chests right here. I'm going to get all of them. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah! 頼んだわよ瞬く間に料理の時間だよ健康よ世の乱れを切り尽くせ陣営のごと とく。はっ。
Dude, I couldn't see anything. I don't know why I used amber there. Honestly, the next character after Cole I might do will be Amber. I said we're gonna use Amber a lot. What if they secretly buff Amber in this next patch? That would actually be cool. They showed love to the First Nation, now they gotta show love to the first character. Can I not? Okay. Okay, apparently I could not fly there. No. Yeah, fuck that. In my chest. No. Yeah, I got him. I think that's all of them. Kind of funny.
もう逃げ道はないよ。陣営のごとく。元気出してよ。ほっ、えい。ほっ、えい。やー。急がないと。
Quite easy.
拾ったら出発よ。
Like, I didn't even have to try. Oh. You can hide things from me? No, we're supposed to be doing a quest here, and I'm just sitting here fucking doing shit I could be doing offline. So, let's get back to what we were originally supposed to be doing. Instead of me getting distracted by every single fucking chest I see. Alright, climb this fucking mountain. Ah. There's a chest up there.
しまった。道案内役なのに天井への行き方がわからない。でも地図上から軍玉閣の位置を直接探すのもありだと思うぞ。
To be honest, Paimon could just fly up there.
その近くに上がる方法があるはずだ。
I mean, that weird platform right there looks kind of suspicious. I mean, I don't mean to just be that guy, but seems very suspicious. Alright, I'm gonna deal with you in a second. Yeah, I figured. Fine. Oh, also chat. I ended up making that, what you call it, for her. See? Yeah. I missed. I gotta wait 20 seconds. To be honest, I don't know. I don't remember the mechanism, the way I got up there. I'm just gonna do everything here. I have a feeling though this is going to just take me over there to get that. Yeah. Alright, where are you going? Hell no, I'm not jumping down there for your ass. Fucking crazy. I'm not trying to climb all the way back over here. I'm gonna kick your ass real quick. And my spoils. Wait, why didn't I grab this? Oh yeah, it's gonna stay up? Cool. Alright, so I think it's over here. Ah yes, the inconspicuous fucking 4-leaf clover that is actually a wind summoning mechanism. It looks like some sort of trap. Uh-huh. No, I don't trust your instincts. Want that chest? Are you're kidding? You're kidding. You almost had me there. You almost had me there. No, my chest. What's down there? We shoot at the jade chamber. Do you really hate me that much? It's raining now. Do I get my chest? Momentary gain. See, now I have to go back that way. Silly game. Silly game. Tried to get me to go the wrong way. Well, now I pretty much can go that way now. So wasn't there 2 of those things up here somewhere? I do recall seeing a second, what's it called up here? Geoculus. Oh well. Okay, that was it. Jump, because I don't feel like running into those little gaps in the ground. Damn, that thing got far. believe that's the one. Alright, go on. Get up there. And the other one's over here. Really? I get a chest for that? Don't mind if I do. Do I get a bigger chest for this? Give me big chest. Ooh, 3 chests? Man, loot. Tell me there's another one. No. Oh well. Oh yeah, ballista's over here. It's actually perfect because I have 2 characters that work really well against water. Alt!
何者だ勝手に用地に入り込むとは
The hollowed what now?
そうだそうだ、わけがわからないぞ。オイラたちは招待されてここに来たんだ。いや、まさか玉をわざと訓玉閣に招待するふりをして、実はここに来たオイラたちを捕まえるつもりなんだ。怒ったぞ。そこの兵士、おとり捜査反対、卑怯だぞ。
Surely trying to get us caught.
何を普通に仕事しているのに卑怯とは
意味がわからない。とりあえず捕まえるぞ。
来るぞ。やってやろうじゃ。
Why am I always beating up the police? Guys, watch out.
救
I
援
have
テスト開
fire.
始。
これこの瞬間おま
瞬く間に逃がさない。
陣を構え迎撃開始
急が
よっ
行け。
確保しろ
Why did I climb this thing?
任せてください。騎士の風格に気をつけます。やっ
絶対よ
やっ
よっ
You really shouldn't be on high places like that.
やっ
風邪ひくなよ。
自衛のごとく。やっ健康よ。世の乱れ
No,
を
he
切り
ran out
尽
of
くせ。
range. I know that.
やめなさい。何事？
国政様、この不審者たちが奇襲機に何かしようとしています。
誰が不審者だ。軍玉閣？招待された客人でリーユエ七世を探してる。奇遇ね。私がそのリーユエ七世よ。
Hello, Kichin.
私は国政リーユエ七世ユーヘン。旅人、君のことは知ってるわ。行幸の客人よね。こんな荒野でお金持ちと会えるなんて思わなかった。壊れた天候古城園の奇襲機が一夜で修復された。私がここに来たのはそのことを調べるためよ。
That was me. I did that.
この洗顔軍たちがいるのも現場を守るためだけだから。誤解だったんだな。はい、全く思いつかなかった。
You really should think by
そも
now.
そも仙人の作った装置を直せる凡人がいるなんて七世にとっては不思議な話よ。それはな、 様がオイラたちを招待した理由を知ってるか？
国政でいいわ。
Yes.
そうね。彼女が君を呼んだのはモンドを救った英雄に中立を保っていてほしいからだと思うよ。完全に。
別に誰かの味方でも
Oh
ない
yeah,
よ
sorry
な。
about that.
あの仙人たちだってリーユエを守ろうとしてるし。
その守るは上から目線の傲慢のことかしら。
Yeah, what
君たちは凡人。彼らの守る対象だから、彼らは君を神を殺せる資格だとは思わないでしょう。だから行幸が現場を封じ、民を取り調べて資格を探すなんて命令を、彼らは何かを隠すための工作だと思ってるんでしょうね。そう、彼らは私たちを軽蔑してるわ。
確かにそれも一理あるかも。でも国政みたいな仙人を敬わないリーユエ人は初めて見た。
時間の概念が薄いだけで敬えと。彼らは凡人に対して傲慢だから、私たち七星にしばらく
You
手
know,
は
I
出して
secretly
こないで
thought
し
you
ょ
were
う
a
ね。
cat this entire time.
今のは忘れて。敬わないはあくまで私個人の心情だから。行幸はそんなこと言わないわ。
Oh, it stopped
とに
raining.
かく今回彼らの行動は十分自制があるものだと認めるわ。帝君の殺害は尋常じゃない。こんな事態を前に彼らは直接攻撃してくるのではなく、他の仙人を招集して話し合うことにした。思いのほか理性的ね。意外だわ。行幸はね、何でも交渉で解決しようと思ってるけど、それは詭弁だわ。仙人の時代は終わった。リーユエ七世さえもそれを受け入れなければ、リーユエの未来はどうなるの？
うわぁ、また大胆な発言だな。
まあ、話は以上よ。ここまで話すつもりはなかったけど、君はいい
I've always been
人
good
よ
at
ね、
listening.
旅人。さあ、軍玉閣に行きなさい。ちゃんと
You
時
gonna tell me
間を
how to
守
get
ってよ。
there?
行幸に会いたい人はたくさんいるんだから。リーユエの富豪たちにとって軍玉閣に登ることは最高の栄誉よ。なんたってメリットしかないもの。
メリット？
What? Calm down.
そう
It's
だ、
not for you.
手土産もリーユエの文化だぞ。メリットのためじゃない、リーユエの伝統文化のためだぞ。
まあまあ、手土産は後でいいから、まずは軍玉閣に行く方法を教えるわ。
Thank you.
本当は
Finally.
ここに来なくてもいいの。リーユエ港に戻って月海邸で案内人を探せばね。それからではまた会いましょう、旅人。
Thank you.
うん、
Like Ching.
あの幽閉は仙人を敬わないけど、あっ
Your
さ
name
りした
sounds
人
like
だな。
money.
そうだ、行幸への手土産はどうする？
I could gift wrap you.
そうだ、昨日夢で素敵な料理を思いついたんだ。その名もアイシングスライム。行幸みたいな大富豪にぴったりだと思うぞ。それを手土産にしようぜ。
I'm sure you'd love that.
ピキーンって感じでやればいいんだ。まずは材料だ。急げ、栄光と富が待ってるぞ。
I love the reference to the side quests with Youngling. Alright, time to go get ingredients. Wait, I know, didn't they say, weren't there 3? No, it's just 2? Okay, I thought there were 3 waypoints. Yeah, you can fuck off. Nope. Nope. Dude, his detection radius is so fucking high. So long and high. It should be a crime, honestly. We're gonna switch back to yep. Oh,
そこのスライム
you're
キラキラして美味しそう。あいつにしよ
what's up? What's up? Piece of shit. Why are you here?
う。頼んだわ
What did
よ。
I do to deserve you?
瞬く間にはっはあはっよっ
Assholes.
行こうよ
Hate them.
はあ
熱々でしょ。
行けはっほっはっはっ急がないと
I think I'd come back here. I definitely could have walked up there. It's too late now.
ん？すごく甘い匂いがするぞ。それに何か聞こえないか？違う、助けを呼んでるぞ。あそこの遺跡からだな。あの宝刀団たちが誰かを閉じ込めてるんじゃないか？
Ah, yes, treasure hoarders. Just who I needed to see. I need the insignias from you guys, so I'm taking all of them.
相手を間違えたら
雨のような。
逃がさない行こうよ陣営のごとくはっはっディオ行けほっはっ
Don't you ever do that again. I've come to rescue you. Ming Dan.
助けてくれてありがとう。あの宝刀団たち、そこのスイートフラワーをいじるついでに俺にまで暴力を振るってきて。
楽勝楽勝。そんなに感謝しなくてもいいからな。
分かってる。ちゃんとお礼は用意するよ。
Look, don't worry
いいえ
about it, okay?
君のおかげで助かったんだから。俺はリーユエコー明星祭の供給業者モータンだ。普段は山で骨董を探してるんだが、まさか宝刀団と同じ遺跡を見つけるとは。うっかり奴らに閉じ込められてしまった。恩人様、何か必要なものは？骨董、貴重品。俺が持ってるものなら
I
何でも。
could do for a little money. I mean, like, I got some characters I need to
物を
upgrade.
探してるんだ。
おや？どういうものを？
プレゼント用の箱はないか？綺麗なやつ。お菓子を入れるんだ。
もちろんさ。骨董業者たるもの、箱は必需品だろう。明星祭には七国でも一流のギフト箱があるよ。
I
店主
need
には
this
俺から
thing
言っとく。
gift wrapped for me,
時間がある時に
please.
店に取りに来ればいいさ。
よかった。アイシングスライムの箱はこれで解決だな。
Go back to this place now. Where's my phone at? I'm not even paying attention to chat. I'd miss any messages that have been said so far, so I'm sorry if I have. If not, then Oh well.
休むことも大事だけど、気を
What
抜き
do
す
I
ぎては
have?
ダメ
I'm
よ。
sorry. Why is it showing that I'm playing Apex? I'm not playing Apex. What the fuck? Oh, no, that's not the reason at all.
無駄な時間を過ごしてると仕事が終わら
No,
ない
it
のよ。
even says live streaming Genshin Impact. Oh, that's weird. That is some weird stuff. I can't fix that chat. I'm sorry. It's really weird. Ugh. Excuse me. I talk to you, but wait. No, wait. Oh, damn it. I'd have to talk to you. There was something I wanted to buy from the other lady, but I can't do it because this is the lady.
もらえるってモータンに言われたんだけど。
ええ、彼から聞いたわ。彼を助けてくれてありがとう。
He beat us
うちの
back
商品
then.
の多くは彼が集めてきてくれてるの。彼に何かあったら私の商売もおしまいだわ。さあ、この箱自体が骨董品でね。140年以上の歴史があるわ。綺麗にしておいたから。これでいいかしら。
おお、すごく素敵だ。
That'd be 2 million
他の
more.
ものも見ていいか？
ええ、品物は棚にあるからどうぞ。
旅人、この大きい刀剣すごそうだよな。これ
It's
を
the
ボー
most
ル代わりに
expensive
してか
looking
き混
thing,
ぜたら
huh?
きっと美味しいお菓子が作れるぞ。できた。唯一無二のアイシングスライム。ゆっくりと箱に入れて粉砂糖をかけて。
ここに積み立ての花があるわ。一緒にどうかしら。
やったー、完璧だ。
Yeah, it seems like a terrible
オイラた
idea.
ちの栄光と富を箱に入れたぞ。
急がないと。
Wait, so where do we have to go again? Oh, up to the palace? Alright, well, you know what we're doing. Oh, fuck walking. We walk nowhere. So why does this building have to be inside of a mountain? Sometimes it just feels lazy to me.
国生に言われた通りだと確か。こんにちは。月は売ってる？
You sell the moon here.
はい、数はどうします？
それは言えない。
正解です。ここからどうぞ。お二人は行幸様が本日招待したお客様ですね。
その通
けど今のは客人の暗号ではなく幽変限定の暗号。
Ganya didn't tell me the code, so it's all well. Mommy Guang is
待って
here.
たわ。絶雲の間から帰った人。
り。ああ、行幸だ。はじめまして。プレゼントを用意したんだ。気に入ってくれると嬉しいな。
私にどうも。招待したのは私なのに、かえって迷惑だったかしら。
そんなことないぞ。ひひ。
この宮殿の位置はすべての山よりも高く、ここからリーユエ港の全貌を見ることができるわ。商売を始めた時からこの宮殿を作るための資金を集めてきた。天中になった後、 凄腕の職人たちに依頼して増築を続
Alright,
け、
chat. After this, I
最
might
初
switch it to
部屋
English.
一つ程
'Cause
度の
I'm
広さだった
spending too
軍
much
玉
time
閣
trying
も
to read.
今やリーユエ上空の月を覆い隠すほどになった。そしていつか七国を覆うことになると私は信
Damn,
じて
you
る
wanna
の。
make this thing that big? I mean, it's pretty big already. And I don't know if the other nations will like there being a big ass fucking palace floating above their heads. Bro, UFO.
軍玉閣に登れる客人はそう多くない。セピュロス騎士団の代理団長は手紙の中であなたを褒めてたわ。だからあなたがリーユエに着いた日から私はあなたを探した。そしてあなたたちが防除旅館に着いた時に
Not that
あなた
serious.
たちの動向を把握した。
まさかオーナーって七星の部下なのか？
違うわ。防除旅館の者全員私たちの部下よ。奇襲記のところで
ずっと上で見てたのか？
こんな距離から盗み見はできないわ。地獄の働きよ。あなたたちに興味がある。関心を持つのも当然よ。ええ。仙人と付き合いのあるあなたが私たちを信じないのもわかる。今回は誤解を解くために招待したの。
Alright, go ahead and change it to English. Trying to read at the same time and do commentary is, it's not easy for a new guy. You tell me how war never changes now? While looking off into the distance. I lie, this is a view right here. Holy shit. Look, there's dragon spine without the big ass thing above it that I'm gonna have to go release soon. Depending on how badly this fucking if this quest ends soon. And I won't be able to do the next one until like level 32 or some shit. Anyway, Ningguang, what do you have to say?
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
No. She sounds so much more womanly in fucking Japanese.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7.
Damn.
You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods
Makes me
may
wonder
die,
how the hell
but
Venti
so too
got
has the membership of the
fucking
7
chosen.
changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another
Well,
Lord of
simply
Geo
just-
will arise sooner or
yeah.
later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
What you hiding then?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the
pretty sure it
Exuvia
was
was
Rex
a
Lapis
necessary
himself.
maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
It's him, isn't it? Yes, it's him, isn't it?
What are you two talking about?
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
And by him, you mean Rex Lapis himself killed himself.
I need a more physically demanding job.
You calm your ass, right? You're up here in this big ass fucking palace. Bet you there's some sort of like chest hidden up here that you can only reach once a fucking like during this. No, there's no chest. No, I mean cool garden, but there's no chest. This was actually a waste of time. I should just go inside the building now instead of looking.
I need a more physically demanding job.
Would you shut your bitch face, okay? Now everyone can get that, right? I don't know why I'm still searching for a chest. There's gotta be a chest, right? There's gotta be. I'm not doing all this for nothing. No, there's something up here, right? I'm counting on it. I bet there's something up here. This is not copium. I know there's something up here, even though I know there's nothing up here, right? Yeah, let's go. No, wait. Hold on, right here. Alright, let me get the fuck out of here. There's nothing up here. I'm just fucking being an idiot.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
I've seen bigger. Hello, Ningguang.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
No.
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Is that what I think it is?
Whoa! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really,
get an edge
and I
over
think
the
you're quite aware
competition.
of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So,
You need
does that include
end yourself, Paimon.
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
I pick
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that.
I replace you with
Let's
Paimon.
see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall.
Paimon, you are reaching. You are reaching. You get a bullet to you. You have a gun pointed at the back of your head right now. I hope you
Don't
know
look
that.
at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for.
She's reaching.
Let's grab one, the biggest one.
She is reaching.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, you would go for that one, wouldn't you, Paimon?
La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich.
So easily
Sigil
manipulated.
of permission, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh?
so
That doesn't
easily
sound like treasure at all.
fucking
This
manipulated.
piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue, spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so?
Yes,
Well,
Paimon.
should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's
way out of
so
Paimon's league.
staged.
Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway,
Yeah,
we'll see
you
if you're
think of
onto
that.
something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Never trust a woman that can easily lead you by the nose. In that case, Paimon is perfect bait, perfect fucking example of that. She's too trusting. Who's that over there? Oh, just some person. Alright, I'm out of here. Paimon saw the big ass circle and was like, ooh, treasure! I wanna go there. Little did Paimon know. It was all a trap. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. How many do I need for my next 16? I have 11, so I don't have enough. I need 5. I can't deploy there for some reason. It would not let me deploy. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is broken at the moment. Y'all saw where I aimed that, right? I'm not crazy. There's a chest inside there. Yep. Every time I see a broken down house, I know immediately chest inside.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
It's very obvious, honestly.
Go, Baron Bunny! Don't blink!
Sorry, y'all had to die.
That's everything.
Y'all were kind
On
of
to
on
the
the way
next.
there. It had to happen. You alright? I just saw you walk off there. Oh, I'm gonna beat you up now. No hard feelings, okay?
Officially at the location written down on his piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Yeah, that's something to be mad about.
You give, you receive. Boba, get it! No escape! Let the show begin.
This quickly. It's
Oh, you gotta die.
flash freeze. Frozen food.
Don't blink! Out of the frying pan, into the fun! Hey!
Oh
Let it rain! You're toast! Cut to the chase!
Really?
I'll protect us. Go, Baron Bunny! Incoming!
This is it.
Nice and spicy!
Yeah, you can try that one.
Speed of light! Hey!
Did anything drop a thing for me? No? Cool. Alright. Yeah, my sucrose. I mean, technically that's still on the way. Wait. Oh. Fuck.
Steady as stone.
Yeah, of course. Of fucking course. Alright, fine. I hate fucking adjusting teams.
There's still a long road ahead. I want to help.
I forgot to switch.
Incoming.
Refresh, please.
Don't blink.
Did it disappear? It disappeared. Yeah, of course.
Speed of light.
We can go away now.
I'll keep this close.
Let's just open it inside. Hello. Oh. Who's looking to get the ass kicked? Huh? Where are you? Oh, you're a fucking asshole. I fucking hate those things. Alright, so right at the gate, I want to go grab that waypoint. It says it's above. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab this waypoint.
Another test subject. The hunter.
Stand clear. Hova, get them.
The wrong test
So
subject.
many raw materials.
Alright, the waypoint is actually right there. No, shit. Alright.
Don't blink. Hey!
Nice.
Is this an answer from this world?
The fuck am I supposed to... Oh, feeling it's like up here? Is that it? No, that's just a box. Oh wait, no, that is it.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too. What are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where?
On Cheat Sheet.
Oh, Paimon knows. It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious.
It's not just a relic.
Oh,
It's the
that's
journal.
right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure.
He always keeps an eye on us, so I'm pretty sure he heard you say that.
We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Sure you do. All the food's gone by the time you get there, so it makes sense. So get off this team. I don't need this. I don't need her anymore. I hate Geo Traveler with a passion. Not gonna lie, when I get to Inazuma, I'm just gonna go get Dendro. Dendro Traveler. I do not want to use fucking Electro Traveler when I already have like 3 or 4 options of Electro at the moment. Use this team. This team. Damn, he's way out here. Why do I hear a fucking... Oh, fucking precious chest? Oh, you're dead. I'm taking that from y'all.
Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
Try not to enjoy this too. No pain, no gain.
Damn. Kicking the shit out of those things. Oh wait. We found something. Miracle Lane. Yeah. I'm not gonna get you level 4 yet. You need to get...
I wonder when I'll be as top.
Look, Barbara, you are forever 16. Half the fucking females in this game look like they are like fucking 16. Then when you look at this man, grown-ass man here.
I myself only arrived moments ago.
What do you mean?
Did you enjoy
right
your
on
visit
time?
to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed.
Yep.
It's second to none
Straight
in all
out of the
Liyue.
child's mouth.
Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh,
I mean...
So you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
No surprise there.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies?
Oh man, my favorite.
Well, why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Chingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paina remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
Bro wants me to sing? I'm all for it.
That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing?
I'm a pro.
Really?
Hold on a second.
Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
Well, don't worry, alright? I got this. Also, where you at, huh? Good. Oh, excuse me. It's pretty high up.
Incoming.
Okay, I can definitely hit that with Ching's tactical. Ching's little special.
Don't blink.
Nah, not from this angle. No, it has to be like right here. Come on now.
Speed of light.
You about to make me switch off this character just to get this stupid thing.
Outrider Amber, reporting. Animal test 6308.
Hate you. Alright, where are these glaze lilies at?
Yeah.
Oh, there's one right there.
It's time to sing whenever you're ready. Da 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 da.
I mean,
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Cut to the chase.
Oh, don't go on the ground.
Don't blink! Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower.
Whopper?
Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
Hello.
That's so lame.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's gotten you.
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's her face? I can't remember.
Why is her name Yangu? That's funny.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name.
Look, I can't remember. I cannot.
That
I
reminds
can't
me.
not remember the.
How was
Cocoa
your visit
Boat.
to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. No, you didn't.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not
She
just
climbed-
enjoy the gardens of the city?
She's Cocoa Goat.
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
Sorry. Somebody said hi in chat, but they're not here anymore. And it only been 3 minutes.
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7.
He's
The
actually
other
right
5,
there.
including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been
he's
under
still
Rex
here.
Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
He's
This-
still here.
This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
So you're how? I don't think I should answer that. I don't think I should say that second one.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
You didn't eat it?
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
You don't
Indeed,
have to.
I did.
Oh,
I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
The Cocoa Goat.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
He has a business.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See, Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all.
I mean, he is
I
3,700
think it's
years
about
old.
time we
So.
head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Wait, 6'5"? Isn't it 5? He's an old man. Feel like that. He is older than dirt. So, one thing. Check here. Yep, there we go. And yeah.
Quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.
That's a nice sight. That is a nice sight.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Who be that down there? Wait, that's a Fatui soldier.
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened.
Hello, Mr. Felix.
We should ask
of the
around a
Fatui.
little, just to be safe.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Yep.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment.
Oh.
Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler.
That's
If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Whew. Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
that ginger guy. Damn. That ginger guy. That. I know a ginger. That just seems a little. I'm screenshotting this. I'm gonna send it to him just because.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Home? I'm just kidding. He went to the bank. He's at the bank. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. We about to fight. Oh, I'm all down for it. Although, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure once I do this, I think I have to get to like level 32. I've only been streaming for an hour and 20, so... Yep, looks like we might have to go ahead and do the good old start the good old I cannot fucking talk right now. We're gonna go ahead and do what you call it after this. If they decide to be like, hey, get to this level now. I don't think they will. I think we'll be fine. Hello, anybody here? One, okay, walking up the front steps. Alright. Let's go kick Child's ass. Yep. Oh, wait.
Wow!
I just thought of something.
This is the golden
I forgot.
It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of
Hey, look,
Tibet's
there's
Mora
somebody
is
on the
minted,
ground over
right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
Touch a single more and we're done for.
Oh,
Yep.
so it's a trap. Tricky. Good thing
Yeah,
Paimon's got you here.
consider a trap.
But even
Consider
if
a
we
trap.
can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right?
I'm checking
Or
your
better
pockets
yet,
after
take
this.
a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
He's dead.
Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
I can't change, yeah. No, I can't change. It's whatever. I got a healer. I have a Collet. As long as the guy doesn't have the Electro Shield, I should be fine.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh?
Why does he sound like Wander?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
Well, we're just in time then.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
Oh, you're completely delusional. I mean, he does have a delusion, so...
Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it.
Sure.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
You're in for a little shock.
I hate that.
You're wide open.
I have some for you. Let's dance. Come on, we can do it.
Where'd you go? Why are you over there?
Cowering
hey, can't be over.
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more serious. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Break!
Keep walking.
Don't blink.
Ow. That's one.
Incoming. Hey!
No use hiding back there. Break!
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. I'll protect you.
Come a little closer.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Now he's not playing around.
This is going to cost you!
Play boss fight music.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
When? Take it?
Let's spark things up.
Don't blink! Hey! Go forward and let the show begin. Cut to the chase.
Nice try.
Incoming.
Okay, it was good try. Where are you going?
Hi!
You're in for a little shock.
Here comes the whale! Wow, that does a lot.
Got lucky that time.
Can I?
Speed of light.
Don't be such a brute.
Oh, I
Come a
forgot.
little closer.
Let's dance. Yeah.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
There we go.
Above.
Look! Child's back to normal again.
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What?
Yep.
So you mean that...
The corpse.
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god would be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Bro's trying to be on a
Simple.
vacation.
I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Oh no, bro.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Okay, so yeah, now I actually get to start this immediately.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
No, he's right there.
What are you doing here?
Huh?
Hey, show!
Hold on! It's the Adepti! What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this overlord of the vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
You
One
think an
certainly
Adeptus can stand
could.
up to a god? Also, Cloud Retainer.
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
I get to beat up Fatui.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help you!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Come on, who's next? Ah.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
Alright, who's next? I bet they shot it, but can't really do anything about that. Ah.
Don't blink.
Come a little closer.
Looks like I went too far.
I was only about to spawn two at a time, so you get one that's close.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Oh shit! Wow. Okay. That heard.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Oh.
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We kill them!
Yeah, no?
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Oh, he's healed. He's healed all the way.
Don't lose
I can't
heart.
kill.
Here, take this.
Oh, yay!
Energy! That light from your body, it's like the time until you pulse! Wow! It's Madam Ping's shockwave! This gray is really strong!
Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Looks like I went too far.
Oh, man. I can't figure it.
This quickly!
I'll protect you. With the blood of the Chilian, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Yeah. Did we go spawn? Almost ran into that. Give his ass.
Child,
Yeah.
you're strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adept delay at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Cut to the chase.
Maybe we're all standing next to each other.
Blink. Nowhere to hide.
I didn't need to come angry.
Don't blink.
Oh, yes, thank you for standing next to each
I
other.
fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if you hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
This is it. Cut.
Just like we rehearsed. Cut to the chase. Incoming.
You bitch.
Over here. Speed of light. Get at me.
Let's spark things up a little.
Don't blink. Speed of light. The Fatui's numbers are thinning.
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
I love how intense that music is.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago.
He's still alive.
Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't
old lady
afraid.
was here. She
All the strong
did
Millelith
something.
guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When
That was a
danger is
weird
near, everyone always protects me.
delayed
And the rest
jump.
of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You'll understand when you're older.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons. Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall. and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver.
Look, you got Madam
needn't
Ping
worry.
here, right?
It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Got Madam Ping here. She'll keep y'all. She'll keep them in check.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing.
What's
Child
that?
wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too?
Look,
Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
he had to go assist Hu Tao, right? When the Who needs assistance, you assist. I don't know any funny puns. I'm sorry. Why am I walking there? That's second floor. Yeah, fuck it. Beats walking through the town. No, it's not second floor, it's first floor. Oh yeah, that's right, it's literally on the side. We get to see Hu Tao. No, just some random lady.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Look, everything's fine, right? He's just handing them the gnosis. Why did I come up this way? Isn't this a long way to the bank? Nope, it's the right way.
What should I put in my letter?
Don't know. Up to you. Anyway.
You call this cooperation between harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's
What's up,
Zhongli and
bitch?
Child. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
Can't wait for Inazuma. Although I really wish you were playable.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
I still have time to take it back.
Don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, very awkward.
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you?
Yeah,
Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Paimon, how could you not see it?
How sanctimonious.
I did have my suspicions.
So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Liyue goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years.
Aye,
It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all!
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone
Look,
feel the least
part
bit of
too,
remorse
okay?
for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
Look, you
I
did,
think that
you
thanks
did
would be
good.
more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be
We
that
were
as it
both.
may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Look,
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Ah, fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
damn.
Do as you wish.
I mean, I would.
Now then,
Yeah.
is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
I'm gonna look around real quick. See if there's a random chest just laying around. Cause I need some money. Oh, there's a chest, but can't open it.
Incoming!
How about up here, huh? What you got up here? Oh. Alright, fine. I'll leave.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize. It would be a real shame not to go there now.
I'll just walk there. Just kidding, we ain't walking. Fuck walking.
Don't blink!
We using skills, bitch.
Incoming!
Gonna grab these. Yep, there we go. Oh, Blaze Lily. Yep, there we go.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind.
You know?
I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
Poor Child.
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
Poor Child. He did nothing wrong.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed.
As someone that knows what happened, that is not...
I mean, it all fits together.
Case.
That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked black
or the god colluded with
Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Oh, that one. I thought they were talking about that guy.
Hear
Can we get
ye
more
all,
animation? Oh.
The Chising's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Basically just telling her to shut the fuck up.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chising's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it.
Yep.
Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chising already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything.
I mean, it's very obvious.
Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Got you!
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the
Look,
people
you'll
of
get over
Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Younger! Name still sounds
Now
like a
that
slur.
we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes!
Hi.
She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
2 million more. No, 10 million.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
First thing, I think that's like the first time she's ever actually talked besides the beginning of this entire journey. I swear. Talk to the people. Okay. You first.
Rex Lapis. Oh, Rex Lapis.
You'll get
now
over
that I think
it.
about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
Yep, go ahead and do that. Yinger, how you
And
doing?
to think I put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it. But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis.
They definitely
Well,
were.
that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
You and your innuendos. Alright, who... Is it Madam Ping? It's Madam Ping. Granny Ping!
As for the mortals and Adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
I don't know. Oh yeah, where is the Zhongdong? Oh, there he is. Zhonglei, I wish they had did better with your skill set.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years?
I mean, the guy's earned his rest.
If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
You won Paimon's favor.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
Hey, the man is fucking rich.
You're
What do
right.
you mean?
I do lack the Mora.
Why
As
would
the
Morax
Rex
like
Lapis
Mora?
Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
It was a good journey, good journey.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Yep, we get to go see the Shogun, whose actually banner, I think, is coming out pretty soon. So we're definitely pulling for the Shogun.
The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case.
Raiden.
And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
Riding these nuts. I'm such a child.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
What a child.
About that! Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
That's right! Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Teyvat? Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo-Archon's power.
He ain't trying to do that anymore.
We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
No.
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea.
No, he didn't.
It's a shame.
What's a
he
shame?
did not.
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
He's a broke.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
Well, that's the end of that nation. Also, hey, we reached 30. Wait, what do I have to be? Oh, world level 3? Oh, yep. Teapot to call home. Alright, so here we go. Right at the gate. Damn, still got Archon quests here? Oh, it's the interlude chapter. Now here's chapter 2. Yeah, I got a bunch of these. Complete other quests to continue. Complete other quests to continue. Complete other quests to continue. Yeah, so I have to do... You have to do this quest. But yeah, no, I'm at that level where I can do it now. Whew. Only been streaming for 3 hours? Wait, we could start it. Let's go ahead and start it. We can start
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are
sorry.
true. No
Why
wonder the price of building
did they get
materials has gone up so much lately.
I'm not gonna say anything.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite,
wonder cores, and adepti sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
They gotta... Ooh, I can't
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
Yes, Paimon, let's go ahead and talk to Lady Ningguang.
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business!
You will fail.
We'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember,
yes, the Cocoa
this is
Goat.
a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like
Shinhei.
an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her? Oh, right, yeah.
Go back off the Shinhei, alright? The crane returns on the wind.
You hear that? They said they had some useful information.
Yeah, no, let's go beat it out.
Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Although I'm pretty sure they're just trying to get to that woman's pants. They leave the Shinhei alone. They don't know what they're getting. They honestly don't know what they're dealing with.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Yo, leave the Shinhei alone.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
I mean, she
So
does have a
what?
vision.
She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you.
Well, she's
It's
packing.
not
I don't know
about
what
whether you need
were
the info or
thinking.
not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't.
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
Yeah,
What are you
she's a
afraid
vision.
of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything
They're
she's
trying to
worth.
intimidate people.
Oh, you again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Oh yeah, please explain. You leave the Shinhei alone.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent.
I disagree,
Against
Paimon.
that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws? No. Apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach. Do you think
I forgot all about
Shenhe might be an
Shinhei.
adeptus? It Seems
No,
like it's her
she
first
is
time in
human.
Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work.
She is very
She is an
human.
Adeptus. That would explain everything. Where does she fit in with the other Adepti, though?
Her and Ganyu are sisters, though.
Paimon's super
But
curious.
she's human. I was checking to see if there was a chest back there, chat, so Paimon could finish talking.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Ginseng, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them.
She was just hungry, you know?
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
You didn't have to pay for it, though.
Mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an Adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I
No,
came for
not
the
really.
rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
It involves killing
I am
a lot
not
of
sure
people.
whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
That is not acceptable!
No, it's very acceptable.
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look,
Yep.
we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Oh, it's this guy again.
It's you.
Baishu, what are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No.
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here, though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, sunset vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all sunset vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But
he has snake
the
eyes.
Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
He has snake eyes, chat.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
I never noticed that about his character design. Man actually has snake eyes. Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. What did I earn over here? Oh yep. Keep up home. I unlocked fishing.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think that...
What do I? Oh yeah. And I've unlocked those. Go ahead and claim that. I've unlocked chapter 6. All these are done. I'm pretty sure I just got a lot of XP just now. Yeah, no, I'm definitely probably like level 131 now. Let's see.
Pushing it. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's
Nope.
go.
No. But I got a lot of XP. That's all that matters. Alright, so here's the real question. Do I save up for... Yeah, alright, so we're definitely going to go ahead and start saving up our primos. So that means I won't be getting any new characters, even though I honestly desperately need new characters. What I have right now, I do not have enough good characters. Oh, it's Dying Slave. Oh, this is the interlude that I have to do. Yeah. Yep, so, okay, so I have to go do this. I have to do this. Oh, time. So it's been streaming for 3 hours. You know what? I'm gonna end it here. And, just because I'm gonna do a single roll on Xylonin. No. I want to use that. I will do a single roll on the Wanderless Invocation. If I get a 5-star, I go for another hour. How's that sound? Nope. Alright. Yep, that marks the end of this then. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed. Next time I pick this up, we'll be doing a Dying Slaves quest. Which I don't think should take that long, honestly. But once we're finished with that, it's up in the air which quest we do here, because there's 4 quests here that we need to do. And chapter 2 prologue, interlude chapter act 1, interlude chapter act 2. There's a lot of these quests here I need to do. I think they're all Arkham. Yeah, they're all Arkham quests. So they're all gonna be voiced. But I gotta do this one first. I have to do this one first. Which isn't that bad.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think... This is pushing it.
So, in the meantime, claim all that. In the meantime, I'll see y'all